The next one is serving grace. Service. Kingdom service grace. There's a grace for service. There's a grace for submission. This dispensation need to pray for this grace. Lord, help me to remain where you have called me. Let's read the Bible book of 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 10 and 11. As each one has received a gift, minister to one another as good steward of. So we're going to be ministering according to the ability God has given to us. Let him speak as oracle of God. Stop. There are people that God has given the grace to speak. It is not for everybody in the church. That's why we have different departments. So if you're jealous for people who preach in your church, if God has not called you into that, you're making a mistake. There's grace for service. Let him do it with the ability which God supplies. That is, if you compare yourself with others, it's the easiest way to go to hell. If anyone ministers, let him do it as with the ability which God supplies, that in all things God may be glorified through Jesus Christ. Now listen, if you enter into another office, God will not be glorified, because what he has called you to do, there are people he packaged for you. It is only your voice, only your character, only the way you minister that can appeal to them. You know why I'm sharing this? So that you know where you are. So if anything is happening around your life, you know the grace that you need. Hebrews chapter 12 verse 28. Therefore, since we have received a kingdom which cannot be shaken, hallelujah, let us share grace by which we may serve God. So there's a grace that enables you to serve God. You know, people can do a lot of things. They think they're serving God. They are in the church from morning to night. Yeah, they are not serving. There's a grace that enables you to serve God. Enable you to serve God. Enable you to serve God. There's a grace. So when we say this month is the month of grace, we need to understand what we're talking about. There are things we need to learn. If you're not enjoying your service in the house of God, that is not your field. Or you need grace that enables men to serve God.